I'm Sith King.
And I'm Sonic Sons.
And we're the Rambling Reviewers.
And this is Legend of Korra, episodes 5 and 6.
Our Korra coverage, part 3.
Korra coverage.
Okay,
I like
that's
the
what we're calling it now.
The Korra coverage. The complete Korra coverage.
Okay. In which Amon continues to be a massive chunk of dick cheese.
Yeah, that's what villains are meant to do. Republic City is at war, as you say. They definitely amped up the plot. I mean, I guess, they started off the first series with the Fire Nation is conquering everybody. So you can have a revolution here. It's got to start up pretty quick to match that same level of impact. Modern technology, again, plays a role. You don't even need to do no chi anymore. It's like, frick it, I just have this taser.
I have lightning taser gauntlet things.
Yeah.
Again, fight choreography is amazing.
Yeah, it's just, you look back to old cartoons from like 30 years ago or something, and
it's just,
everything is so, just, weak. Now, granted, this is among the best cartoons that are made,
Oh, yeah, completely and totally. Let's see, what else happened? Episode 5, in which everyone is a dick to each other, and I grow to hate the romantic love triangles more and more.
They got over it, though. I thought that was so cool. I thought, and they weren't, being dicks. It was, things got complicated, and the impulse for a minute there, and whatever. I liked that Korra confesses her love to Mako, and he's like, sorry, I don't really feel that same way. And it's like, oh, look, they had a reasonable conversation. Then there's some more cliche moment where she kisses him and Bolin sees. But even that, we all got over it by the end. They were explicitly like, okay, I know things are weird, guys, but we're going to be friends anyway. Okay, cool. Okay. And then they're done with that. We're moving on. It was like, oh, look at that. That's nice.
It's going to creep up again.
It will, but, I'm not worried about it. I liked it for what it was.
Yeah. Maybe that's just my distaste of Mako coloring it. But let's see, episode 6. That's where all the real action is, and it did have Amon did raise interesting points.
Yeah.
The fire ferrets lost to the wolf bats.
Yep.
And God, does that sound weird saying that?
Yep.
Because the wolf bats are filthy cheaters. Heck, even the announcer was saying it.
Yeah, over and over. Just to make it clear to the real life audience, I guess. But
then they also yeah, they have to say that. Otherwise, people would be saying all these different methods of winning without knowing, oh, this is a fault. Yeah. This is a fault or a flaw or a. But and then Amon had this really kind of interesting speech about how, okay, congratulations, everyone saw these guys are fucking cheaters, and they bullied their way in. They bribed the officials. Yeah, that's what it's like for everyone else living with benders.
Yeah.
Us non-benders, we can't defend ourselves. We can't fight back against this sort of thing. And if we do, we're crushed like insects.
Right.
So that's why I've introduced the automatic Taser Gauntlets 9000, available to you for a low price of $19.95. That's $19.95 with three additional payments of $20.95. Plus free shipping and handling. Seriously, that's the tone I thought he was going to go for no reason.
No. Yeah, so once again, he makes kind of a point. That was neat.
Yeah, the best lies have a hint of truth in them.
Yep.
And I'm not saying he's lying, purely lying. I mean...
But his overall message is a big fat lie, which is benders are evil.
Yeah, it's the same point that we made in the last... what did we call it?
Korra coverage?
Yeah, in the last Korra coverage episode, which was that, having knowledge of how to do something like chi blocking isn't necessarily evil. It's how you use it.
Right, so he's saying that his electro gauntlets are not necessarily evil. Is that what you're saying? Which things are not necessarily evil?
Bending is not necessarily evil.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's sacks of asshole like Fire Lord Ozai, but not Janitor Ozai.
Not Janitor Ozai. Entirely different.
Back in the Pony in a Box panel back at Midwestria last year, there was someone brought up the point that it's always Fire Lord Ozai, Fire Lord Ozai, Fire Lord Ozai. So, is there another Ozai? Oh, there's the other Ozai, the Janitor Ozai.
Yeah, we have to be clear, whenever we mention the guy. Yeah.
But there's Fire Lord Ozai, there's the Triads, there's the Wolf Bats, who are all blatantly evil.
Yeah, well, in different ways, but yeah. It wasn't like, I want to murder puppies. It was just like, I'm an asshole.
Actually, Fire Lord Ozai kind of a glass of continents. But
your last one was the Wolf Bats, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, but, Fire Lord Ozai, that one is obviously
Yeah, that one's evil.
Yeah, these episodes were really good.
Yeah.
It brought a lot of... The interesting thing is the show doesn't really seem to have a status quo is God thing.
The status quo is to keep changing it. The revolution keeps ramping up type of thing. Mm-hmm. Aang had a clear Adventure Towns bit. We go to the next place along our journey, wherever our destination is taking us, and we encounter somebody who needs help or whatever, and we do something about it.
Or I need to learn this different move, or I need to contact this spirit,
yeah.
or I need to do this.
But it was all very self-contained for each episode. I mean, there's certain things obviously added up, but it was, it was
more episodic rather than arc-based.
It was more episodic, right? And that's why they have at the beginning now the recap things, so people can stay in the game.
This is a little more arc-based.
I'd say a fair bit more arc-based, really,
because
a lot more arc-based, but everything is just building up this arc about Amon. Mm-hmm. Whereas, Ozai was always in the background in Avatar, but you weren't always fighting him or his minions. It was like, oh, now we have to solve this one village's spirit problem or something.
Yeah, the Fire Nation could be involved, but it was usually like lower ranking mooks.
Yeah.
It was like you didn't fight Giovanni in every episode of Pokemon. You fought Jesse and James.
Yeah.
Who were pretty much the lowest rung of the ladder.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever fought Giovanni. I could be wrong. I could be
what do we
very
know?
wrong.
But yeah, you remember the Great Divide and how they made a joke about that later in the series, in the original series. It was they're doing the show in the show, which is like a play about what's happened. Like, hey, that's the Great Divide. Okay, we'll keep flying. Because, they didn't actually need to land and solve everybody's problems, but they did because it made for an episode plot.
They could have solved that in like 5 minutes. Just have Appa ferry everyone across the canyon.
Yeah, I guess it would take a while, but yeah.
It would take a while, but then you wouldn't be traveling into the wolf spiders?
Yeah, whatever it was.
Or the mantis hawks, or the scorpion
badger snakes,
amoebas. Okay, seriously, Mike, Brian, if you're ever listening to this, one, why are you taking advice from us? But two, maybe tone down the animal combination.
I like that, though.
Okay, I like it too. Just maybe just a smidge. Just promise me you won't fuse whales with anything.
A whale flea.
Oh God! Do you know how strong fleas' legs are? They jump everywhere. Oh my God! It'd be like Mario. Instead of Goombas,
that should be the setting for. That would be the setting for the third series. It's a post-apocalyptic world when the world has been ravaged by whale fleas. Everything is in ruins.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I want to see the lion turtle eat him on. Just like, now the equals will. Okay, so the series is going into interesting places. It's dealing with the role of normal human beings.
Though we don't actually have a normal human main character, do we?
No, we don't.
I'm hoping to get a Sokka in here somewhere, or just a non-bender is what I mean.
We already have. The closest we have is who's Mako's girlfriend?
Oh, Asami.
Asami, she's a non-bender.
As far as we know, yeah, I presume she's a non-bender, but again, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, Okay, that's enough space. I made a horrible comparison. There's a good reason why we deleted that part.
It's fine.
But yeah, so okay, so Republic City apparently has no way to deal with just average people with gauntlets and sticks.
Well, they're trained in martial arts and stuff.
Here's a thought.
But yeah, all the guards were suddenly mobbed. But I'm guessing that one evil council member had something to do with that.
Yeah, we're totally calling it the what's his name? Turl? No. That's the guy from Battlefield Earth.
Man, I gotta do better with names. The guy who sits all the way on the left in council meetings.
The Northern Water Tribe.
Northern Water Tribe, starts with a T. Pretty sure. But not Tenzan. Yeah.
I'm calling him the evil guy. I don't know why. The evil guy.
Anyway, yeah, no, he's evil.
Yeah, I mean, even if he's not evil, he's like Udina from Mass Effect. He's just really slimy.
Yeah.
I mean, he can have the best of intentions, but just the way he does things, it's just, you feel like you need a shower after watching him. It's like, By the way, I don't know how to spell that. Okay. So, that was episodes 4 and 5 of Korra.
5 and 6.
5 and 6 of Korra. Stay tuned for more episodes of...
Korra coverage.
Yes, Korra coverage. Oh.
All right.
It's a bad sign when we can't even remember the name of our own specials.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out. All right.
Okay, well, I'm Sith King.
Yeah, I'm Sonic Sons.
We're signing off.